Hello, good morning, and welcome to BBH Customs, where today we're going to be discussing sublimation or DTF. So, first, for anyone who's here who do not know um, anything about sublimation, or maybe you do, or maybe you don't know anything about DTFs, I'm going to inform you, okay? So, if you don't know who I am, my name is Joy Tizia. I am the owner, operator, designer, customizer, and coach of BBH Customs LLC. And I am going to be discussing with you. So, sublimation. Sublimation is where you take an ink that turns into a gas. It forms on a you have to use a special ink, special paper, special printer. You can use different substrates, 65% or more polyester. The substrate has to be white or very light. Your heating setting, for the most part, needs to be at 400 degrees. Most things I sublimate on, my pressing is at 400 degrees for a total of 60 seconds, depending on what the substrate is. Most of the time, like you see behind me, you are sublimating on pretty much when it comes down to a t-shirt or t-shirt business, you're sublimating on t-shirts, white or light, 65% or more polyester. That's one of the things that I would call a con with it, because you are really only limited to one color. But it works. I've been doing sublimation now for 2 years, and I actually love it. But as time change, you have to change with the time. So then we talk about DTF. So DTF is a transfer that's on a film, that is with a special DTF ink that is then sealed with a white ink as well as an adhesive, which is what is used to actually adhere your image to your substrate or whatever you're actually applying the transfer to. The one thing that I do like about both DTF and sublimation is that you're able to, with sublimation, you're able to use any colors to actually do a design. You can pretty much, unlike vinyl or screen printing, you're not limited to how many colors you have. The only thing with sublimation is that you do not have the color white. That's why it is best that you sublimate on white so all colors can show up. So to take away from not having white ink, when you actually apply your image to, or press your image to a white garment or a light garment, it takes up the space where white would normally be. So that's why you're basically limited. But you're able to incorporate any other color, like pictures of anything. Pretty much, it comes out very vibrant and beautiful. Any design that has color. Whereas if you were using vinyl, you would have to weed all those colors, cut it out. With screen printing, you would have to apply all those colors individually. Whereas with sublimation, you can apply those colors to the image and print it out, press it, and you're good to go. Minus the fact that you do not have white ink. You have to use white or light substrates when you're doing t-shirts or any other substrates. There are different type of substrates. Many, you can name it: mouse pads, keychains, water bottles, tumblers, you name it. There is pillows, blankets. You have a substrate for it. You name it, there's a substrate that you can use to actually create and customize for sublimation. DCF, the one good thing is the same thing like sublimation. You can have as many color as needed. The only difference is that DTF, it does have a consistency of that white paint that is apply to the back of your image. Once it's print, you have that white ink and you're able to use DTFs on any color. So I don't know if you all can see my shirt here. Take it down a little bit so you can see. So this is actually a DTF image. And as you can see that this image is actually on a purple t-shirt. If you don't know, purple is my favorite color. So this is actually on a purple long sleeve t-shirt, 100% cotton. That's the other thing. With sublimation, you have to have that 65 to 100% polyester in order to have the perfect image that you want, that vibrant kick color. But with DTF, you do not have to have that. You can use 100% cotton. You actually can use polyester. You can use 50-50. There's different materials that you can apply. Leather, you can apply the DTFs to many different materials as well. But the key thing is, one of the main pros about DTFs is that you can apply these to 100% cotton, or you can apply them to a color. You're not stuck with just the white or the light color or the polyester, 100% polyester, 65% polyester. You can apply these to multiple colors, and that is a game changer alone. Being able to apply those DTF transfers to multiple colors. Like the feel, it's not like how when you have sublimation. So of course, you have sublimation, your color is actually it's into your material. It's into your material. Hold on, let me put the camera. So when you have your sublimation, it's like it is into your material. So when you feel it, it feels like that material was dyed that color and it was made and it's actually infused into your material. Okay. So with the DTF, you're actually applying an image, a design onto your shirt. It is a feel. It's not like a thick, like there's no edge where you can feel it, like rub it up. It's not. It's very soft. It's flexible, and you can put it on. And you can put it on any color shirt, like this one right here. So a red t-shirt, 100% cotton. You do have a feel where you can feel a texture, but it's not rough. It's not uncomfortable. And you can actually, it actually feels good to your hand and to your skin as well. So I guess you wonder, why is she talking about sublimation DTF? So as you know, like I said, for 2 years, I have been doing sublimation. I love it. That's definitely my go-to, because that's it. That's what I do. That's what BBH Customs do. We offer custom items with sublimation as well. But what BBH Customs also doing, we're going to be offering is we're going to be again really soon offering DTF transfers. So what we want you to do is just be on the lookout, bbh-customs.com, for our courses that we're going to be offering, as well as for the DTF transfer. So we're going to be specializing in those gang sheets. We're going to show you how to create your very own gang sheets, how to create images, design images as such for your DTF transfers, so you can have custom made items. We're also going to be offering DTF transfers and designs, or DTF designs, what can be used for DTF transfers, or you can use it for sublimation, as well as when you are looking at and learning how to design, you can design for sublimation, or you can design for your DTF's customization. Okay, so the question is, sublimation or DTF? Like, what is it? Really, it just depends. If you have the supplies to do sublimation, if you have the sublimation ink, or you have a sublimation printer, or a printer that was converted into sublimation, you have your sublimation paper, then you can get an image, print it out, and you can apply it to your 100% polyester white t-shirt, or you can get a design, get it DTF printed, take it, press it, put it on your colored shirts, um, or your 100% cotton shirt, 50% polyester, whatever material, leather, canvas, and you can press it and you can have a t-shirt. So it's whichever one you're able to do. My suggestion is, if you do not know how, that you can reach out to me, bbh slash, or dash, not the slash, we got the dash, bbh dash customs.com, where we are doing one-on-ones, as well as group live, and via Zoom courses. So thank you all. Thank you for being with BBH Customs. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe or like this video. I am going to be adding more. Hopefully I get to see you all a lot more. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to take your time. As always, God bless.